I went against the grain of Father Anthony. I did write a few things down because I get very emotional myself, and I didn't want to forget some things to say, but I did play my game again. When I actually went years back, I had bought a rosary and I put a little tag underneath the chair to give away. And Deacon Fob got that rosary. I did it again tonight. This rosary has the rocks that are from Apparition Hill. It was with me at both apparitions. I want you to know that we were not only blessed with this group and the grace of our Blessed Mother to get to Medjugorje, but we were blessed to have 2 apparitions while we were there. If you didn't quite understand what the kids were saying, Mariana had her vision, which she does on the 2nd of every month, and Yvonne, in a private chapel that was built by Mr. Brandt Dufresne, arranged for us to have and be there when he had his apparition in that small chapel with less than 30 people present. They got to kneel at the very altar. 2 apparitions, both in 1 week. To me, I've been there 4 times. This was my 4th time going back. I was blessed to go with Angie and Megan, who is very dear to my heart. This whole mission was because of her to go back. It's only appropriate as we wrap up this night that Megan's parents get to speak last. I might cry, but y'all just bear with me. I believe you can all see the change in each one of these young adults here tonight. The grace that we all shared there, it has touched each and every one of them, even our older adults. I don't think I could have wished or prayed for anything more than what Megan's mission was all about. These children are the vessels. You know, it was truly a holy sea of young people. There were 50,000 people there. And if you could look through the album that I made, I've never seen so many young people praise God. That's our future generation. It was the 30th year anniversary of this Youth Fest. This has been happening. The Blessed Mother has been appearing for 37, 38 years. It offered a strong faith experience for everybody. It was complete joy in an unexpected way. And I can tell you, I've never been on Youth Week. I wasn't even sure as a director what I was taking on, but it held so much grace for me anyway, and I know for them as each day of this trip unfolded for them. I noticed the quote there was a paper seal that Lynn actually brought some journals for our kids that she wanted them to journal about every day of this trip. And I noticed they had this paper seal on it, and it had a quote on it that really caught my attention. It stated, "All we could ever wish for these kids." I'd like to share that with y'all tonight. God goes before you today, and His presence is with you. He has a life for you to live, a plan for you to follow, and a purpose for you to fulfill. He has allowed you to be here at this time in history, to be his watchman to this generation. You guys are forever changed. We see it. We got to witness it. You have fulfilled the beginning of Megan's mission. You have found God's treasure. Our mother says, pray more. It is apparent to us all who follow world events that prayer is not a priority for many. There is so much confusion. There's much doubt and fear and tremendous brokenness. Not everyone can take a trip to Medjugorje or the Holy Land or any of the holy places. But we can get on our knees in the quiet of our homes. We can lie flat on the carpet, prostrate, and beg for God's mercy. Our Lady is the mother of our church, and we are her children. Each of us must decide. Remember, she invites us for our individual conversions, grow closer to God through prayer. She gives us the weapon and the 5 stones, the rosary, the Eucharist, the Holy Bible, fasting, and monthly confessions. My personal and most sincere prayer for all of us tonight and for you all. Live your life with great consciousness. Trust in God with all of your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. I love you all with all my heart. I don't think I realized that till last night when I finally got to see some of you. We have a bond now that will never be broken. And Megan was with us at every step of this trip. I only pray as we go forward, and I know we will plan more youth trips. Don't ever say that we can't raise enough money. You know, when we started this, Angie and I got delayed a couple of months. Megan had her wedding in December. She passed away a month later. We didn't even begin to start fundraising till March. And in 8 weeks, the outpouring of love from our community and our church family, I don't think we really realize. Last night, somebody mentioned it. A young man who's close to my heart too. He said, you know, it's astounding the closeness that the people of St. Anthony have and the example which we see every Sunday when we see all those children run up to bring money for the poor, how much that's our community, our church, our future. I pray you all continue to be the vessel for Megan. And I think you have a special angel that will follow you in your journey for the rest of your life. Thank you all for coming out tonight. And most importantly, I think it's time you hear from some very important people, Megan's parents.